Hey everyone, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. It's me, Deliora. I'm gonna be doing another one of my turning things into characters. Specifically, we're gonna be doing Animal Crossing. I really hope you guys like it. I did a lot more for this video than I would normally do, so here's the first one. We're gonna be doing Brewster. Let's get into it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Brewster is a character. He essentially is like a what do we call it? Like a barista? Yeah. So he's a barista. He has like a coffee shop in the museum once you like donate enough, or I don't exactly remember like what point you need to be at, but uh I personally really like Brewster as a character. He's not very like detailed or anything, like design and character wise, but I do like him a lot. I don't know. He's cool. I like his design quite a bit. So I did originally I thought of just giving him slicked back hair, but then I remembered the whole like barista man bun thing, and personally I love a good man bun, so I ended up giving him one, and honestly I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, clothing wise, he pretty much stayed the exact same, except I gave him pants. I don't think he's wearing pants, in his original thing. He might be wearing shorts, that you just can't see because of his apron. Um, but yeah, personally, I like him quite a bit. I think his color palette's also really nice. I think the colors that they did give him, like the teal, I think works really well. Um, However, I took the teal and I translated it into like a more like human skin tone, like kind of a more brown. And I do think it works. I think it looks pretty good. I do end up giving him I end up making his outfit a little bit more teal and putting some like teal like gray hairs in his hair. I gave him his same like mustache. I gave him some glasses that don't really look like the glasses he has in game, but I don't know. I do like the glasses that I gave him. I feel like they're a little bit more realistic, I guess. I tried to translate everything pretty directly, and I also tried to replicate the pose of where like you've had like a cup of coffee, and then he like starts cleaning the glass and is like, I do hope you enjoy yourself. I kind of just think of him as like I don't know if like older brother kind of characters the right thing, but he like very much is kind of like the trope of like bartender who listens to all of your sorrows thing, but obviously he's not a bartender, he's a coffee shop employee. And yeah, his design was pretty easy, and honestly, I like him a lot. I think I did a fairly good job, but please let me know what you think. The next one is Mary, the precious girl. So this one I try not to look at what other people have made, like Gajinkas wise. I try to make sure I don't look at what other people have done when turning these characters into people, just because I want mine to like kind of like I don't like obviously nothing is completely original, but I also didn't want to straight up like copy anyone's design. But I actually, since I got this idea from watching some of Jinja Ninja's older videos, I had seen her version of Mary, but I didn't like put it in a reference or anything. And they do look fairly similar, except I gave her like cat ears. So this is a thing my mom would do on me when I was little, actually. She would like make my hair into a braid and then like section it out so that they looked like cat ears. And I just remembered that, and I thought that she needed cat ears. And I didn't want to give her like a cat ear headband or anything because I felt like that was just a little bit um I don't know if like yeah, I don't know. I wanted to give her ears of some kind. So clothing wise, I tried to give her a skirt that matched her original outfit, and then I gave her her sweater like on top. Also, I did some research looking into the each character more. Like I looked at other clothing options that they wear, like because obviously they'll wear like a raincoat during the rain, and then they'll have like other things. She had this backpack list, or not this backpack, this bag listed in her inventory that I thought was super cute. So I ended up giving it to her as kind of like a shoulder bag, which I feel like works with her kind of very cutesy, like cozy kind of clothing. I also gave her some thigh highs. Yeah, I think the skirt definitely doesn't translate as much as what her like original outfit was, but I did kind of I mean I tried. I tried to make the colors work better with her current outfit because I do like her current sweater more. Um yeah, I wrote like soft girl. I did also, okay, this is important. So I drew her plus sized and with a double chin because Mary actually has a double chin on her character design. Like she has a double chin, so I drew her as more plus sized. Yeah, there's the finished piece. She's super cute and I'm super happy with her. Next one is Ketchup. So Ketchup gave me a lot of issues right off the bat. I don't know why, but I spent like 3 days drawing this. This video is actually supposed to come out right after the second one is when I started working on it, and I just I did not end up liking specifically Ketchup. She drove me crazy. I don't know what my issue was with drawing her. I couldn't get anything that I liked for a while. I do end up liking the product, but I don't know why I was having such an issue with drawing her. Um, so this one I feel like I incorporated the two outfits the best. I definitely like because she has this cute little blue dress in the more recent games, but she also has the blue shirt with the flower pattern. So I gave her flower pattern to her skirt and then left the top. Without the flower pattern. I swear I can talk. But yeah, like I do end up really liking her design. I don't know why it was driving me crazy for so long. I also gave her like, are they e-girl bangs? I guess they would be. Where her like fringe and the front pieces of her hair are the green, and then she has red hair. Honestly, for how wild her design actually is, I do think that she looks really good and fairly like normal. Like I don't feel like she looks like an insane character design or anything. This was actually the last drawing. So, I drew some of these on a separate drawing tablet that I had for school. And the teacher said I could like use it for this. Um, but now that I'm graduated, I didn't really have access to it. But yeah, there we go. She's super cute. I really like her. Okay, next one is Lucky, the little ghost dog thing. So Lucky was probably, again, he wasn't hard to draw, but he was hard to conceptualize because he's entirely covered in bandages, and I didn't know how that would look. So I did give him a lot of bandages, but he's not entirely covered in them. I gave him some bandages on his face and a face mask because I didn't want him to be entirely covered in bandages. I have a character who has a lot of bandages on her face. Her name is June or Juniper. I'll try to find some images of her and I'll throw those up here. But I didn't want it to like, yeah, here's me trying to see if it would look good with the bandages, and I don't end up keeping it. I ended up giving him some bandages on his head, but also giving him a face mask. I also gave him some bandages on his like chest. because despite the fact that his name is Lucky, apparently he's a very like unlucky villager. Like he's described as his name being like kind of ironic and him not really being like, I guess, like the safest character. So I thought maybe he was like in some sort of accident and that's why he wears those. So I tried to give it like kind of a look to where it would make sense that he has so many bandages on. I do a more illusion when I start coloring him, but also his design did change quite a bit between the game and the like the earlier and later iterations of it. Before he had this just shirt that says 23 on it, and it's just light blue, but then in the most recent game, which is the one I'm most familiar with because I'm a fairly new Animal Crossing fan, he has like a red jacket. So I tried to just give him the red jacket and then the same shirt, and then I give him some sweatpants because he's a lazy villager. Um, yeah, so here's me color picking some stuff. So I still gave him his like yellow eyes. I still gave him I tried to keep a lot of things kind of one to one. I was also worried about like he's a fairly he's an interesting design, I'll say. A lot of people theorize that he's like based off of a Mummies, which I definitely think he is, at least in the earlier games. But he doesn't really have that. Oh, there's the coloring. Yeah, so I think that he probably got like some sort of burn or something on him, and that's why he has all the bandages. But yeah, I like him a lot. And here is Diana. She's the next one. So like I said, I have a lot more in this one than I have in other videos. I hope you guys don't mind. This probably won't be uh traditional. I'm probably not gonna do, I think I have 6 or 7 character designs in this one. That's probably not gonna be normal, but yeah, so right away when I saw her, I thought that she was like an extremely kind of like sassy character. She has the snooty personality, and I definitely think that that fits with the kind of characterization I thought of. I kind of wanted to make it look like she was kind of like a mean girl, like laughing at you, like not in like a mean way, but kind of like a, oh, you thought that thing was in season, but it's not kind of thing. So I honestly really don't like her original outfit. I think the colors kind of clash with her design, which is a shame because I honestly really do like her design. Her design kind of reminds me of like 2000s Littlest Pet Shop, if anyone knows what I mean. I don't know why that came to me, but it did. But yeah, I just feel like her outfit really isn't very cute. I understand that they were trying to match the colors in her outfit to like her like blush and makeup, but I feel like it just doesn't work, especially when you add in that like kind of really saturated like dark navy blue for no reason. Um, but anyway, I really like her new outfit. I honestly think it looks much cuter. I think that it fits much more with her looking and being kind of snobby. Um, and I think the pose that I gave her was honestly fairly good to show off her personality. Sometimes I struggle with trying to put personality into my characters by the way that they're like posed or by their expressions. Sometimes that can be kind of hard for me. But yeah, I did end up putting that like stripe pattern on her skirt still, and I basically kept the rest of the dress the same. I kept the like sheer sleeves and the flowers on it. I gave her her thigh highs are like a white and blue gradient like her legs. I gave her her like blushing. I gave her these like kind of purpley blue eyes because that's what one it's like what I thought would look good, and two, I color dropped the actual like color of her eyes, and that's what it was. Her ears are her deer ears, and I gave her a beauty mark, and there she is. She's basically all done. She's really cute, and I honestly like her a lot. I hope you guys do too. Here's the last one. I don't know how to say his name, and I don't want to butcher it. But here we go. So he is a smug clown, villager. Honestly, I thought he was super, super cute. I really like how bright, the colors are. I'm a huge fan of bright colors, if you can't tell by all the art that you guys have seen me make. I really love bright colors. Um, I use them a lot in my art, and I also have a few clown characters because I feel like my style with the bright colors kind of leans itself well to clowns quite a bit. Um, but yeah, overall his design I kept pretty similar. I kind of replicated his first design, not really. Um, I know that some people really miss when the sheeps had the scarves, and honestly, I think his rounder shape in that is really cute. But I don't know how I would have incorporated the scarf, so I didn't. I gave him bloomers. Originally, I was gonna do a dress just because he doesn't really have like pants or anything, but it didn't look really how I wanted, so I gave him bloomers. I think that the shirt that he has lends itself to being a clown well, but I think the colors, especially in the new one, maybe it's just the reference that I have, but it looks really muddy and I kinda hate it. The coloring of the shirt is a whole thing later on that I have an issue with. Um, but yeah, I kept his hair kind of the like, is it shaggy? I guess it's not really shaggy, but I kept his like poofy hair. I gave him those like party hats as his horns. I gave him like a clown jester kind of collar thing. I think those are adorable. I love those like ruffly collars. Um, I don't know what they're actually called. I should really look that up. But you see it in like kind of jester costumes and such sometimes. And also just, I don't know if it's like a Renaissance thing, but it's definitely like an older fashion style. With the colors, I tried to mostly color drop them, but I didn't do that on all of them. Specifically, the shirt. I really hated the desaturated purple was right next to that like mustard yellow. They don't look good together. Um, so I ended up changing the mustard yellow to a like green, but then I put the yellow into the what is it, like a collar or the thing with the triangles and the little circle things on it. And there you go. He's probably my favorite design. I really like him. Thank you so much for watching me do all 6 of these designs. This was absolutely so much fun to make, but also this was a really big video. Again, thank you for watching. I really hope you guys like it. Here's my Instagram. It's going to be in the link in the description if you want to follow me. And bye! Love you guys.